Good morning students. In this video session, I am going to teach about one of the important topic which is present in the first unit. Okay, this is the very basic thing for the C programming. That is data types in C. What is data type? The Python itself you learned, right? What is data type? Data type is nothing but type of the data which you used in your program. What are the types you can able to use in your program is called as data type. Okay, so your data type is classified into 4 classes. Okay, the first one is primary or primitive. I am going to explain this only. Okay, I am going to explain the primitive or primary data types. This is a very important data types. Okay, this is the basic thing. So inside the primitive data types only int means integer, char means character, float means floating point number, double means biggest floating point number. Okay, the second category is user defined. Okay, these are the primary data types. These are the user defined data types. Depend upon the user, we can we can create our own data types with the help of this type def, then enumeration, and the structure and union. We can combine different types of data types under a single variable. Okay, that's what it is called as user defined. Depend upon the user wish, we have do some modification in it. Okay, so structure means collection of many types of data types in a single variable. Union also like same, only in the memory representation it will change. And type def env is also used to do some user defined data types. Okay, then derived data types means with the help of these things we can derive the values with the help of this array, function and pointer. The last one is empty means nothing, null. This is void means 0. Okay, so these are the 4 categories. In this I am going to explain about the primitive data types. So in the primitive data types, the first one is character. Okay, the data type is character. The keyword which represent the character data type is char. Char is a keyword which denotes the data type character. Here it's 1 bytes. That means the storage capacity or storage level of character is 1 byte. That means 1 byte equal to how many bits? 8 bits. So 2 power 8. If you use 2 power 8 means you get the value 256. As it is starting from 0, the range is 0 to 255. Okay, so 1 byte. Okay, the size of the character is 1 byte. Okay, so 1 byte means 8 bits. So 2 power 8. Okay, so you will get 256. This 256, as you have started from 0, the range is 0 to 255. Here one more thing you have to know, why here it is mentioned as minus 128 to 127. If you are taking a character, for example, char c equal to minus a. This is signed, right? Or plus a. This is signed, and if you didn't specify anything means it is unsigned. If you are specifying the negative number means it is signed. For denoting the signed as well as the unsigned only, it is represented in the form of minus 128 to 127. If you add this 128 plus 127, you will get the value 255. All of you got it? So the size of character is 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. Okay, so 2 power 8 is 256. That range only divided like this for positive and for negative. And one more thing, here representation or format string or control string, the characters should be represented in the form of %C. For example, in the previous video, while I am doing the program addition of 2 numbers, we use the print statement, right? How you wrote print C equal to, you are specifying control specifier, right? Similarly, if you want to print anything, For example, C equal to char C equal to A. Always the character should be specified in the single quotes. Character should be specified in single quotes. Here there is no special data type or string. Only it should be stored in the form of characters. So how to represent a character? With the help of single quotes. Okay. So C equal to percentage C comma percentage C comma the particular variable name. C equal to percentage C. For string also you have to use the same data type character, but the control string is percentage S. Okay, there is no particular data type for string. Okay, for representing the character in the printf statement as well as scanf statement, we need this control string. All of you got it? The other name of control string is format string. What's the need of this percentage C? If you want to use the particular character data type in printf and scanf, you have to use this specifier. All of you got it? So character 1 byte. So for signed it is minus 128 to 127. For unsigned it is 0 to 255. Okay. Similarly for integer. For integer, int is the keyword to represent the integer. What is integer? Integer means without pointed values. 100 is integer, 200 is integer. Okay, these all values are integer. How you declare a integer? Int a equal to 10. Okay, this is the way you have to declare. So what will happen? In the memory 2 bytes was allocated for a and the 10 will be stored inside the a. So for integer 2 bytes was allocated in the memory. Okay, so the same thing here, 2 bytes. 2 bytes means 2 power 16. If you take 2 power 16 means the value is 65,536. If you are taking from 0, the value is 0 to 65,535. This is for unsigned. If it is signed means int a equal to minus 10 means it is signed, right? As for specifying the signed and unsigned only, it should be categorized like this: minus 32,768 to plus 32,769. If you added these two values, you will get 65,535. This is for signed and this is for unsigned and this is for signed. The control specifier is percentage %d and percentage %i. So if you print anything here, print C equal to percentage %d comma C. Okay, if it is integer means percentage %d. The next data type is floating point. Float is a keyword used to denote floating point. The size of float is 4 bytes. The same thing, if you 4 byte means how much? 2 power 32 will come. So it will come in the form of exponential form. That's what in the scientific notation should be written as 3.14 e minus 38 to 3.4 e plus 38. The control string is percentage f and percentage g. Okay, then double. What is double? Long floating point. If the floating point value is very big, then we are going for the double. So double is a keyword used to double data type. Here only the size will be vary. The size is 2 power 8 bytes. So 2 power 8 if you put means you will get the exponent value. Here the control string is percentage %lf. Now what's the need of this data type? If I want to store one character means I need only 1 byte is enough. So 0 to 255. If I want to store a small integer number that comes inside this range 0 to 65,535 means I can use this int. Suppose if you want to store a very big number like this, your register number 9816200435 like this means this number should not be stored in this int. So for that they used another 2 modifier called long. Okay, sign signed, unsigned, I already explained. Similarly, short, long. Okay, these two are the two modifiers used along with data type. Okay, I can't able to store this biggest number inside the single int, short int. This is short int, 2 bytes. If you going for the long int means, the size is 4. The size is 4 bytes. It's equal to floating point value. Similarly, if your pointed precision value is very big, apart from the double also it's very big, means we can use long double. Okay, here int will come, double will come. Okay. So long int, long double. For long double, the size is 10 bytes. The size is 10 bytes. All of you understood? So these are the data types present in your C programming. Once again I will explain. For character it is 1 byte. For short integer or integer, both are same. It is 2 bytes. Okay. For floating point value it is 4 bytes. For double it is 8 byte. Again for long int. Okay, for long int it is 4 byte. Similarly, for long double it is 10 bytes. Okay, so these are the classification of data types which is present in your C program. I hope you understand, student. Thank you.